Let's continue our conversation about regenerative medicine, specifically injections and what you need to look out for. So, I come across a lot of folks who are traveling overseas because they feel or they think that they're actually going to get a better deal. It's going to cost less money for them to go either to Mexico or Panama or Asia. And consistently, what I found when I start asking certain questions, what I see is, well, for one, it's hard for people to compare apples to apples. And part of that is because there's just so much information. There's also a lot of disinformation when you're looking up using Google. So there's three infections that I want you to be aware of. And ideally, I want you asking these questions before you get injections. So what are the three? The first one is CMV. C as in Charlie, M as in Mary, V as in Victor. Cytomegalovirus, CMV. And this is something that a lot of us are exposed to. It can cause chronic issues. And that's just it, is if you don't have this infection, or if you're reintroducing this infection through regenerative therapies, you could potentially be causing yourself quite a bit of harm. Because long-term, what you're looking at is fatigue, brain fog, particularly with CMV, it can cause enlarged spleen, liver. The other infection that you want to make sure that this is being tested for with whatever regenerative therapies you are receiving. You want to make sure, besides CMV, that it's been tested for EBV, Epstein-Barr virus. So Epstein-Barr virus, again, this is something that a lot of people have had in the past. Their immune system has cleared it. But if you are getting this from a regenerative injection, and this potentially could cause chronic long-term effects, again, you're looking at potentially having something like chronic fatigue, brain fog, and this could be debilitating depending on what your work is, what your lifestyle, what your sports are like. So again, you want to make sure that these have been screened for, tested, and these are not present in whatever regenerative injections you're getting. It doesn't matter if it's stem cells, exosomes, it doesn't matter what it is. If it's coming from someone else, if it's coming from a placenta, from umbilical cord, from cord blood, from Wharton's jelly, you just want to make sure that this has been tested for and screened, and it's not in your regenerative products. And the last one is, I don't know if I should even say it because I don't want this to be taken down, but ends in 19. And this is something that I think a lot of people have not considered. There's not a lot of research being done by large institutions. It's more so being done by smaller groups, but are showing that regenerative medicine products can contain what ends in 19, and you don't want to be getting slugs of this. You don't want to be getting the synthetic mRNA. You don't want to be getting the spike protein. And this is something that should be ideally screened for, or at least if you know that the products that you're getting were harvested pre 2020, ideally in 2019, early to mid 2019, then you know that you're safe here. Okay, so again, just a warning, I know that probably no one is really talking about this, but I'm letting you know because I would hate for you to go somewhere to get something think that you're totally fine, you weren't even aware of asking some of these questions, and then a couple months or a couple years down the line, you're dealing with some sort of chronic infection that you have to undo or unwind, or it's causing its own issues. In general, you should get great results if you're seeing someone who's reputable and is using high quality tested products for regenerative medicine. But I want you to be aware, and I want you to be asking these questions, okay? So please share this. Please like and subscribe. Trying to build the channel, so sharing it, liking and subscribing, it really, really helps, okay? So I'll see you on the next video. Thanks, bye-bye.